My cellmate, 23-year-old Hanan from Syria, sat for over 2 years without knowing a single thing about her family. She kept begging authorities to at least give her just one call to ensure that her family was okay. The endless nights she spent crying, asking me if her family was okay, or did I think they died, took a toll on us both. Later we learned that both her parents were unfortunately killed in a bombing in Syria. What would those in charge have lost by giving her a single call to ensure that her family was okay? The list of violations are long, too many to mention in the short speech. During winter, the hot water would be cut off for those in solitary confinement. During summer, the water was scalding hot, burning our skins and hair. Today, my sister and I still suffer because of that. We were regularly denied basic hygiene like soap or adequate clothes. Married detainees were forced to sign divorce papers, and the many children who are imprisoned are kept in the cell almost 24/7. Were kept 24/7, only being let out when guards feel like it. In one instance, a mother, Salma Baluchi, was imprisoned with her 4 children, all younger than 13 years old. They were only allowed 1 hour out of the cell for sunlight. Every attempt by my family to try to understand what was going on and why was unsuccessful. They did everything as we described in Saudi law to secure my freedom, and still there was no clarity on my case. The only thing that was clear was that no one knew why we had been arrested and what could be done to get us out. It was entirely arbitrary and illegal, not just my case, but for the rest of the girls. At the end, I'd like to say imprisoning scholars like Sheikh Salman al-Auda and innocent infants like Kayan al-Jahani is not going to make your country better. You need to win people over, not drive them away. I ask for basic rights to be given to political detainees in Saudi and all over the world, for there to be set rules and laws, and that those above ensure that these laws are implemented, not where each one does as he or she wants. Political detainees are not criminals. Political detainees are not criminals. A different opinion or outlook on life should be embraced as a positive thing. Work with them to make your country better. Don't detain them. Come forward and say we are all human. Come forward and say that we have made mistakes. At the end, we are all